Hi everyone, back with me Jay. This is Nusantara Pop Special Edition. We're gonna remember the most influential bass player, yet the most underrated bass player and musician in Nusantara. Just passed away, Trisno from Pass Band couple days ago. In my childhood, I was a nerd in a room reading magazines, listening to cassettes. I'm a classical piano guy who want to be a band guy. Back then, usually people who play bass is the dumber guitar player or the less important guy in the school. I'm not part of the cool kids, so I always end up like, you play bass. And I'm dying to be in a band, so I'm okay with playing everything. But then, one person it's always caught my attention. From a band called Pass Band. One of their album, Individuality, for me, it's my top 10 ever Indonesia best album. It got like specific Indonesian flavor from the alternative era. I mean, you can hear influence from band like Rage Against the Machines or Red Hot Chili Peppers or Primus or even Steve Vai or even Smashing Pumpkins, Faith No More. But they not just copy them. They got their own taste. And reading Trisno interview back then also opening doors to me. Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers and then Les Claypool from Primus. A lot like Jason from Metallica, because I spent a lot of time in my room just learning his bass lines, especially from the Individuality album, which I think it's the top-notch Pass Band album. At some point I talked to Richard. I befriend with Richard, the drummer, and he also approved my point or my theory that even the band themselves cannot surpass that album. And from what I remember, Richard told me that's also one of the reason. Couple years later, he left the band, and the band become bigger with hits and stuff. But then it's not the band that I love again, which good for them. But then I moved to other stuff. Trisno with the headless bass with the stickers, and his brother Bang Bang, like the duo in the band, guitar player and bass player, and Richard at that moment was really tight. I saw one of their show, I forget when, I think it's like a school party before Richard left, and it's like the stickers on the guitars and the sticker on the bass and then like punk rock attitude. Like if you saw me now with my bass and my guitars, a lot of stickers and shit, it's from them. It still stays with me. And one thing that we need to remember, Trisno also a badass singer. He sang a punk rock German song in Individuality album. So the mixture between Yuki vocal and him, it's like really badass. And also at some point, Foo Fighters, Beastie Boys, and Sonic Youth having like a festival here. It's called Jakarta Pop Alternative Festival. And from Indonesia, it's Pass Band, Nugi, and Netral playing. And Dave Grohl and Pat Smear from Foo Fighters, like really shocked looking at Pass Band at the moment. Like they didn't expect there is a band like this in Indonesia. And on 2025, when Foo Fighters back here, Dave Grohl and Pat Smear even on stage asking the crowd like, so where is Pass Band now? The badass band, So you can imagine, like even world icon like them, 20 years later, it's still on their mind. These couple days when he just passed away, I saw a lot of posts and comments on social media, and I even direct message couple of friends like, like they finally told the public that I play bass because of this guy. Unfortunately, people say that on the day he passed away. So it's really bittersweet, like like turns out it's not just me. So a lot of kids in the 90s did what I do, learning his bass lines in the room. For me, he is the most influential bass player from Indonesia in the 90s. Goodbye, Trisno. Thank you for the music. You are my childhood bass hero.